our day 6 of being home with the kids, and it's a Saturday, which is like, I don't know, no different, right? than any other day, except that I haven't attempted to make them do any learning of any kind, but I guess because they've been having more tech time generally, Saturday, I kind of fucked it up this morning, and there is no judgment from me. I've had way stricter rules about tech before. I had this idea that I could manage it, but not before a pandemic. I just mean before in life, and I kind of got over that. I read a pretty cool book on it, and I understand that it is a future for our kids, and there's a lot of great stuff on there, and, you know, I definitely go away cooler. That said, and I don't know about your kids, but when my younger two in particular are on their iPads for more than about, it was an hour, now it's probably 2. They can probably manage 2 hours doing a variety of creative stuff and FaceTiming their friends and doing all of that. But any more than that, they tend to really struggle when they get off to reintegrate into the world. And this morning I just had shit to do, and once I just let them go on it, because it was Saturday, and I couldn't, once they'd help me with jobs and, you know, got their shit together, I couldn't really think of a better option. But by the time I did all the things and got them off, it was kind of 3 hours later, and normally I interrupt them at least once or twice and make them drink water and eat some food. Anyway, the result of that is that, it's been psycho hour since then. There were no complaints about staying at home or being bored whilst they were on their technology, but the second I got them off, apparently this being trapped in the house and staying at home is the worst thing ever, and they're so bored and there's nothing to do. And, you know, we have never-ending crafts, and there's a pool out there, although it is a bit rainy today, and there's that much food that they've cooked that they could eat, and so I've been kind of dealing with that. So I've self-isolated to my room, which is actually my stepdaughter's room, and she lives about 450 k's away from us with her mum, and her brother lives with us with his dad. So it's weird times because we won't be able to see her in person. She won't be able to come to visit, and her brother won't be able to go to visit them for a while, and that's kind of a weird thing to deal with, and I'm sure there are families everywhere that are having to deal with that, particularly if you live, you know, in different regions. So while my husband is in self-isolation and has the master suite because he needs his own bathroom, I'm in her bedroom. I've added my own cover to make it mine. And I've shut the door, and I just told the kids to leave me alone because I just can't get away from them. And when they're on their iPads, they're totally fine and they don't want anything to do with me. But the second they're off, which is usually the time I'm ready to chill out because they've had 3 hours on their iPads, and I'm like, whew, I've been doing all this stuff. Now I'm going to stop and chill out. Yeah, they've been kind of all up in my rack. So, that's where we're up to on day 6. I did get up and do a MetaFit class this morning, which was wicked. Honestly, do your exercise however you can. I find it easier because I don't have to get up quite as early, and I don't have to get my shit together other than getting my exercise clothes on, and then I just go and do it, and then it's done. But keep doing those regular things because they're really, really, really important. And eat well. That's not hard. And don't eat all the cake. You can cook all the cake if you want, but unless you're used to eating all the cake, don't eat all the cake. Just, keep your immunity up, keep boosted, and keep talking to your friends and your family. And, you know, when I miss my husband, I just go and sit in the doorway near him. Well, distantly from him and not in the same room as him. but near enough to him and have a little bit of a chat. And then I feel slightly better. He also got me flowers delivered today. They were beautiful. And I guess you just got to try and work out how to feel as normal as possible in the new weird normal. So may your day 6 or 17 or whichever day you're at bring you what you need. And I'm hoping we're past the tantruming. If I stay in here long enough, she may have settled down. Bye.